Welcome. During this training video, we're going to go over requesting an appraisal within the Connexions system. Once logged into Connexions, you will click on the Request Appraisal navigation tab to open the Request Appraisal page. Once the Request Appraisal page opens, you will need to enter the data for your order. You can see that the first box, labeled Appraisal Information, asks for the payment type for this order. Depending on your access and lender setups, you may have different options, but for this order, we'll go ahead and choose credit card. The next drop-down box asks you the transaction type, whether the order is a purchase or refinance. For this order, we'll choose purchase. Next, you can see a series of 3 questions, whether the order is a rush, whether it's a rural property, or a complex property. To the best of your knowledge, answer those questions. Note that choosing yes may incur additional fees. Directly below there, you can see that there's loan number. This loan number is the internal lender loan number. Once we have entered our lender loan number, we have a drop-down box for loan type. Dropping this box down, we can see we have conventional, FHA, USDA, and jumbo. If we had chosen FHA, you can see that the case number would be located next to it. We'll go ahead and choose conventional for this order. The next drop-down box we have asks for the property type. Let's say that this order is a single-family residence. Once we have entered that information, you can see that the products box populates directly below that and gives us the products related to a single-family residence. If this order is not a single-family residence, we can drop down the box, select condo, and the products will then change to the forms for the condo. Let's choose the 1073. Directly below that box, you'll see a box labeled Property Info. This box is for the property address of the property to be inspected and appraised. Once you have entered that information, you will also see a purchase price box. If this order is a purchase, enter the purchase price in that box. The next box is labeled Buyer and Borrower Info. You can see that this is where you'll enter the borrower's name, telephone number, and email contacts. For time's sake, I've already entered this information. Please note that any item marked with an asterisk must be completed to request an appraisal. You'll also see that there's a space for contact information for the appraiser to gain access to the property, and also a box labeled Relationship that lets the appraiser know the relationship of the contact to the borrower. Below the Borrower Info box, you can see that there's a box labeled Email Notifications. You can choose to send email notifications regarding this order to anyone that you'd like. Please note that those already associated to the order or yourself will automatically receive those email notifications. To add someone, simply enter their email address. You may continue to click on the green plus sign to add as many people as you like. The next box, labeled Files, allows you to upload any files you'd like for this order. Let's go ahead and upload a purchase agreement. We'll do that by clicking on Browse, locating that document within our computer system, opening it, and placing it into that file box. The last box allows you to place any additional comments you would like on the order. Once you've completed the Request Appraisal page, simply click on Request Appraisal. Next, you will be brought to the Payment Information screen. In the first box, you will see your Connexions Order ID number. In the second box, you will see the estimated fee for your order. At the bottom of this page, you will see space to enter the credit card information. I have pre-filled in the credit card information for us. Below that, you will see a question asking if the borrower is paying for the appraiser, as well as a checkbox that must be checked verifying that you are authorized to charge the credit card. You may choose to have the billing address be the same as the property address to be appraised by checking the box located here. You may also type in the billing information for the credit card. Please note, for the order to process, the billing information must match the billing information for the credit card exactly. Next, you will be directed to confirm payment. Be sure to double check everything on this page. Once you have completed the double check and everything is accurate, you'll need to check on the box indicating that you have read and agree to the disclaimer. You may view the disclaimer by clicking on the word disclaimer. Once you have confirmed that all this information is correct, simply click Process Payment. Once payment has been processed successfully, you will be brought to the Payment Receipt tab. From this tab, you can choose to email a receipt to any recipient you would like. Simply enter the email address into the field provided, then click Send. You may also choose to print this receipt by clicking on the Print Receipt button. Once you've completed viewing this page, click on Done. You will receive notification by email that your order was placed. Thank you for attending this Connections training. We are always here to help at 1-888-907-4507, option 3, or at connections@inhouseusa.com. Thanks again for attending, and be sure to check out our other training modules.